Our next youth ambassador interview for the night is Natalie. Welcome, Natalie. Can you tell us a little about yourself?
Yeah, hi, thanks for having me. My name is Natalie. I use she, her pronouns. I actually was on the Purple Couch a couple of episodes ago, so that's super exciting. So you might, if you watch that, you might know a little bit about me, but I am from West Hartford, Connecticut, and I was a junior, but now I'm actually a senior because I'm graduating early.
Oh, yes, girl. Wow. That's awesome.
Thanks.
So let's just jump right into it as it's pouring buckets again. So how does Herren Project's mission resonate with you?
Yeah, for sure. So I used to struggle with a lot of things that Chris Herren did, and which is why he started the Herren Project. And so since I've been living sober and working on my mental health and stuff like that, I've been trying to help others on that journey too, the same journey that I went on and many others go on. So that's why it resonates with me, is because it's very personal to my story, and it's also personal to the work that I want to do.
Thank you for sharing that very personal information with us. That's so awesome that you've been able to take something that's negative happened to you, turn it into a positive, and help other people.
For sure.
So thank you for that. That's awesome. We're so lucky to have you and to, have like personal experiences that drive you to where you want to be and what you want to do. My next question is what is one thing you would like to do as an ambassador this year?
Yeah, so one thing that I really want to focus on is outreach. There's not a lot of other, actually, I think we might be the only Herren Project Club in at least my county. I'm not sure about the whole state of Connecticut, but definitely in at least in my county, we're the only club. So I want to do outreach in my state and in the Northeast in general. I know that a lot of the other ambassadors are from the Northeast, so maybe they can work on their own states. But that's something I definitely want to work on, is outreach in Connecticut.
That's awesome. I love that. We definitely need expansion of Herren Project clubs. I'm always putting the word out. I'm like, HPC. My next question is what has been one of your favorite leadership moments?
That's a great question. I would say, so this is kind of a random thing, but was that even last year? Okay, I guess it was the very beginning of this year, like early 2020. I ran a coat drive through a group that I do. Long story. It's the Congressional Youth Cabinet, and we do service projects each month, and I led a coat drive at my school, and we ended up getting 20 trash bags full of clothes to donate to a shelter in the city next to ours. So that was really awesome. I was not expecting that at all.
That is so awesome. Congrats to that. Mm-hmm. Great job. And my last question for you is, what is one thing you're excited for this year?
Well, now that I'm a senior, I'm very excited for like senior things, applying to college. So I'm very excited to see where that takes me, and obviously graduation and all that kind of stuff.
What about as a youth ambassador?
I'm excited for, what is it? It's called our summit, right? Is that what it's called? Am I getting that wrong? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like the thing that's happening in 2021.
Oh, the conference?
The conference, yeah. Well, I guess that's not this year, but I'm excited to start like planning and thinking about that and stuff.
Yes, I'm so excited. I really hope that we can have that in person and proceed on, but we'll have to evaluate the circumstances as they change and as we adapt. Yeah. So awesome. Thank you so much for joining and being interviewed for the Purple Couch. We're so happy to have you on board.
All right. Thank you so much.
So our next youth ambassador that we have is Madi. Madi, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Madi. I'm from Massachusetts.
Awesome. So my first question for you today is, how does Herren Project's mission resonate with you?
So I have dealt with family members who have gone through a lot of like substance abuse issues, and so I really like the whole idea of the project. I really feel like I enjoy helping people a lot. So I am really interested in it, and I'm interested in the cause of it.
Awesome. That's great. My next question is, what is one thing you would like to do as an ambassador?
I really want to get more people involved, the more youth involved, just overall, like people in my school involved. I want the most people to like know the cause behind the Herren Project and be interested and want to help and be involved in it.
Yeah, that's so awesome. I totally agree. Like that's what half of my job is engaging youth. My third to last question is what has been your favorite leadership moment?
I've been on student council for the past few years,
Mhm.
and I think my favorite leadership moment was when I joined student council and I was elected as a student representative in 7th grade, and I was introduced to being a leader and actually being recognized as one, and I think that's been my favorite.
That's awesome. Good for you. And my last question is what is one thing you're excited for or looking forward to in the ambassador program this year?
I'm really excited to see all of the activities that we're going to be involved in, and like just kind of everything new that I haven't experienced before that I'll get to this year. I'm very excited for it.
That is awesome. And we are so excited to have you on the board. You're going to be a great addition this year. So thank you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And we now currently have our next youth ambassador interview, Mia. Welcome, Mia. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Of course. Hi, I'm Mia Mastro. I am in 7th grade and I am from Holden, Massachusetts.
Awesome. Thanks so much. My first question for you is how does Herren Project's mission resonate with you?
Well, it makes me I feel so excited now, and it makes me feel great, really good about myself, and great that I'm helping for such a great cause, and it just makes me feel good inside.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, because our mission is to support
Yeah.
and empower.
Yes.
So we are empowering you to go and support, inspire other people.
Yeah.
My next question is, what is one thing you would like to do as a youth ambassador? That could be individually or with our team.
Well, I wanted to start a club at my school, which I just did. And now that I feel like I have started a club, I feel like I'm helping a lot more, and I'm super excited about that. And I just want to kind of spread the word about it. I want people to be happy with themselves and confident with who they are.
That's awesome. Congratulations on the club at your school. That's so exciting.
Thank
We're so
you.
excited to see what you do. That's awesome. My next question is what has been one of your favorite leadership moments?
Well, I'm a big sister, so I'm the leader of all my siblings. If I do something, they do it. If I don't do something, they don't do it. So I'm like a huge role model for them, and I love that. I also was part of student council at my school, so I was like not a leader, but like a part of that, and I love to like give ideas and stuff, and I love just doing that type of stuff.
That's so awesome. That's awesome that you were part of the student council.
Yeah.
And my next question and last question is what is one thing you're looking forward to during the ambassador program this year?
I'm excited to like know what we're doing, like fun fundraisers or like activities that we're gonna do to like spread the word. I'm excited to find out what we're gonna do.
I'm so excited to have like all of these activities set up for you guys and you guys to really get started. So once we really, stop like proceed after our beginning part of becoming an ambassador, we can then move on to also all the awesome activities.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Our next youth ambassador interview for the night is Lauren. Welcome, Lauren. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Lauren Whalen. I am a junior at Westford Academy in Massachusetts. In my free time, I am a teacher at the Goldfish Swim School, and I also dance in my free time too. So yeah, I'm super excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. That's awesome that you do that stuff. So great ways to channel energy. Awesome. So my first question for you is how does Herren Project's mission resonate with you?
I am super passionate about Herren Project and everything that they're about. I have dealt with, or not really dealt with, but experienced some issues with people in my life with substance abuse and things like that. So I just know how it can really impact people and affect people. So after dealing with that firsthand, I just think that it's really important to try to spread a positive message in the community and help any way that I can. So yeah.
Yeah, I so agree. That can be sad where life leads us, but we are here fighting for a good cause. My next question is, what is one thing you would like to do as a youth ambassador? That can be individuals or that can be as a team.
One thing I like to do as a youth ambassador is probably spread the message to any communities, or as many communities as we can. I know that in my school, the club it's pretty good sized, but it doesn't really like resonate with the whole school as much as I feel that it could. So I feel like through this experience, it could just resonate with so many more people. So I'm really excited about that.
Yes, I hope that I hope it really does for you guys. That would be awesome. My next question is, what has been your favorite leadership moment?
My favorite leadership moment is actually probably through the Herren Project in my school. I think it was in sophomore year, we actually helped out with a teen night for the middle school. And it was so fun to see all of them because I remember being a middle schooler a few years ago and we actually had one of those. And it was actually my sister who was volunteering that night. So it was kind of cool that I get to do the same thing a few years later. And all of the middle schoolers are just so like young and optimistic. So I think that it was so cool to be a part of that.
Oh, that's so awesome. I love that. It's so good. And my last question is, what is one thing you're looking forward to in the Youth Ambassador program this year?
I am looking forward to meeting all of our other youth ambassadors probably the most and getting to know them because I think that it's a really great community and it's so special that we all get to do this and that we can become so close with one another. I have a few friends who are also in the club, but I feel like I'm kind of the most involved with it, I would say. So I think that it's just really cool to see other people who also share that same passion that I do.
That's so awesome. Yes, I'm so happy that you can make connections with people who are on the same common ground as you. So that's awesome. You're such a great addition to the board. So we're really excited to have you and the rest of the team.
No, thank you so much.
Well, thank you for joining us for an interview. Okay. Today, we are also going to welcome our next interviewee, our youth ambassador, Urvi. Welcome, Urvi. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yep. Hi, my name is Urvi, and I am a youth ambassador for the Herren Project. I am also a junior, and I go to Westford Academy in Massachusetts.
Awesome. Thanks so much. So my first question for you is, how does Herren Project's mission resonate with you?
So I really love how Herren Project is so open and so informative and just friendly about these topics that in society we normally aren't really allowed to talk about or a lot of people aren't really informed about. And I think I really love the message that Herren Project really gets across, and we're really here just to help everyone in general, and we want everyone to be safe. And if you are struggling, then we want to help you. So I feel like that's like a main message about Herren Project that I really, really support, and really it motivated me to become a youth ambassador.
That's awesome. I love that. Thanks. My next question is, what is one thing you would like to do as a youth ambassador?
So as a youth ambassador, I would like to bring more marketing and more informing more people about the Herren Project Club, because I know that in my school we have Herren Project and a lot of people are involved and they just enjoy coming to Herren Project after a stressful day of school. So I feel like trying to get the message across to middle schoolers or even like high schoolers of different towns and trying to start more involvement in the club is really important. And as a youth ambassador, that's one of my goals to do.
That's so awesome. I love that. I so agree. My next question is, what has been one of your favorite leadership moments?
So, like as part of the club?
It can be anything. It can be Herren Project Club. It can be something else that you think of.
Okay. So I also, in my town, I'm part of Ghosts and Goblins, and it's a leadership role where I get to tutor and basically look over or like hang out with little kids who are struggling at home with some family problems or mental issues. And I really, well, I did this last year. I'm not really sure if we can do it this year because of the pandemic, but I really enjoyed like going after school just to like help children who are having a difficult time at home just to de-stress and really give them time to just like play around and not think about what's going on at home.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Good for you.
Thank you.
What is one thing that you are looking forward to this year in the Youth Ambassador program?
So one thing that I'm looking forward is just to communicate and be united with the other youth ambassadors, because I have never really talked about with the other youth ambassadors what they do at their school and how they address these issues that not any other club really addresses. So I think that I'm really excited to create more friends and just to communicate with other people like outside of my state, and just to like find out, just get some new friends.
Yeah, so soon enough, you all will meet each other via Zoom. And you'll definitely get to hear what every one of you are interested in as goals and what you all do in your Herren Project clubs. So that should be really exciting. That's all I have. And thank you so much for joining us and being interviewed on the Purple Couch today.
Okay, thank you for having me.
Of course. Hello, everyone. We have our next Youth Ambassador guest on tonight. We have Alakananda. Welcome. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, everyone. My name is Alakananda Krishnan. I'm a junior at Lincoln High School from RI, and I'm so excited to be here today.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. So my first question for you is, how does Herren Project resonate with you? How does Herren Project's mission resonate with you?
I think that Herren Project just aims to make the world a better place through the youth, because ultimately we are the next generation, and it's up to us to keep that, morals for all generations to come. So I think that definitely resonates with me, and I'm so excited to make a change.
Awesome. That's great. I love that. My next question is, what is one thing you'd like to do as a youth ambassador?
If we can change one person's life, just influence their life and maybe steer them away from a dark path and provide some light into their own choices and help them, it'll be worth it. And I'm sure that as a group, we can make a change in multiple lives.
That's awesome. I love that. That's so good. My next question is, what has been your favorite leadership moment?
So I'm in quite a few clubs at school, and through Above the Influence, or ATI, we participated in the Rhode Island Police Chiefs Association's Youth Force program, and we got to adopt a victim for last year, and we did a little speech in the middle of a basketball game because one of the victim's favorite sports was basketball, and he died in a drunk driving crash. And it was really, really special, and the family, we're still in touch, and it was a really touching moment for everyone. It's a life lesson, really.
Yes, that's so awesome. I love doing that in my school too. Representing and honoring victims who have been lost due to drunk driving crashes. So that's awesome. Good for you guys. And then my last question is, what is one thing you're looking forward to in the Youth Ambassador program?
I'm looking forward to working with all the ambassadors across the United States and coming up with creative ways during, this lockdown and quarantine to just help people and in the ways that we can do best, because obviously we're limited this year, but I'm sure we can definitely do something great regardless.
Yeah, I totally agree. That's awesome. Thank you.
Of course.
That's all I have. Thank you so much for joining us, and you are going to be a great addition to our Youth Ambassador Board.
I'm so excited.
Yes, me too. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Again, we are welcoming our next Youth Ambassador to interview, Rahul. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi. So I'm Rahul Reddy. I'm a senior at St. John's High School in Shrewsbury, Massachusetts. On the side, I like to play competitive soccer for club, and I have a liking for, just spending time with my friends and playing piano on the side.
That's awesome. Thanks so much. My first question for you is, how does Herren Project's mission resonate with you?
So with regards to Herren Project, very sorry, could you like redo that part?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so with regards to Herren Project, I really feel that health doesn't just happen in hospitals; it happens in the communities around you. And I feel with whoever people you're with, it's all about their interactions, and the people you're with influences who you are. So with respect to Herren Project, I really feel that to find your own purpose in life and to do what you really want to do, you need to be with healthy people. You need to be with people who are gonna bring the best out of you.
Yeah, that's awesome. I totally agree. My next question for you is, what is one thing you would like to do as a youth ambassador this year? You be individually or as a team?
So looking at it as a team, I guess I'd just really want to be involved and have an active role in positive peer-to-peer activities and be just a good role model for the people around me so I can make a mutual impact.
That's awesome. I love that. That's great. My next question is, what has been one of your favorite leadership moments?
So actually, like junior and senior year, so I'm the president of the National Honor Society in St. John's, and as a leader there, I have an active role in tutoring kids, and through whatever subject it is, like math, science, Spanish, or English, I find it really like reassuring and gratifying that I can help people function at their best.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And my very last question is, what are you looking forward to for in the Youth Ambassador Program this upcoming year?
So, granted that I get to meet all the youth ambassadors and have a lot of conversations with them, I'm just excited with, working with more people who have the same goal as me and making a positive impact on the community around us. And hopefully, we can reach out to more people and show them what it means to be healthy, safe.
Awesome. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. And I think you're going to be an awesome addition to our Youth Ambassador Board.
Thank you.
And one of our last interviewees for the day is Libby. She's one of our youth ambassadors. Libby, welcome. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I am Libby Sheldon. I am 16 years old, and I'm in 11th grade, and I'm so excited to be a Herren Project Youth Ambassador.
Oh, I'm so excited, just as much as you are. My first question for you is, how does Herren Project's mission resonate with you?
I would say that Herren Project's mission resonates with me because I think it's so important to just stay healthy and stay you, really. It's so important to get the message out there to everyone that to be healthy and safe and substance-free is so important. And yeah, I can't wait to create that mission with everyone.
Yes, that's awesome. I love that. My second question, and leads to that, is what is one thing you'd like to do as a youth ambassador? That can be individually or as a team.
I think that something really important that I would like to do as a youth ambassador is just really spread the message, just that you need to be you. Like, that's the most important thing, that is spreading the message and keeping everyone like aware that we all need to create these positive environments.
Yeah, I totally agree. My second to last question for you is, what has been one of your favorite leadership moments?
My favorite leadership moments, I would say I'm in student council, so I really enjoy. I went to a student council summer camp, MASC. It was amazing, and we got to really portray our leadership there. And it was so great to be able to lead and be around other people who also enjoy leading just as much as you do.
That's so awesome. Congrats on that and being able to attend that conference. My last question for you is, what is one thing or what is something that you're looking forward to in the Youth Ambassador Program?
I cannot wait to work with all the amazing other ambassadors that have been selected. I can't wait to get to know them more and interact with them and just work with them as a team to get things accomplished. I'm really excited.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I think you're going to be a great positive addition to the team. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And this is our last interviewee for the night, Ava Tiffany, and we're in a little bit of a different spot because it's way too cold for me to sit out on my deck. So Ava, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes. Hi, everyone. My name is Ava Tiffany. I am a junior I live in Texas. I live in Dallas, Texas, and I go to a high school called Highland Park High School. And I am just so excited to be a part of this program and to be here today.
I can tell your passion's like radiating off of you right now. I love it. All right, so I just have a couple questions for you for our audience to kind of get to know you a little bit. So my first question of the night is, how does Herren Project's mission resonate with you?
Okay, well, I mean, when I first heard about Herren Project, it was through my Herren Project advisor at my school. His name is Mr. John Hinton. He's also the Stuco sponsor. I'm a part of Stuco at my high school, and he's just a great guy all around. But he introduced Herren Project last year when I was a sophomore, and I hadn't really heard much about it, but I had heard about Chris Herren, and I had heard about the speeches. He's come and talked at our school multiple times, and I've just heard about how powerful just his personal testimonies are, and just like the way that he can just really compel an audience, and the way that he just tells his story is just incredible. And I haven't gotten the honor of like listening to him speak in person. Hopefully in March, if he can make it. That's when he's scheduled to come back. But I mean, I've seen him speak on videos and stuff like that, and I can't imagine how much more powerful that is in person. But long story short, I heard about it last year, thought it was super cool, but I really wasn't given an opportunity to participate in the club since the leadership last year I think we're super overwhelmed and never really got it off the ground as much as we had hoped. So this year when I was given the opportunity, I jumped on it immediately because Herren Project's message really resonates with me on like multiple different levels. I really like the idea of wellness. I mean, just that's always been something that has been promoted in my family, and I'm a dancer, and it's always just taking care of your body. Like that's like mentally and physically, and just kind of knowing your limits, and then also where to push yourself to grow. So I really like the whole idea of self-esteem and promoting that, because it's so in our culture and among our youth, it's so easy with social media to compare yourself and to fall into those traps where you just can just talk yourself down. And the whole idea of just lifting each other up, youth lifting each other up, communities lifting each other up, just really, I was super inspired by it and knew I had to get involved.
That's awesome. I'm so happy that you have been able to really, get this off the ground and give an awesome place for other youth to join you to lift each other up, and talk about wellness and all of that awesome, healthy stuff. So good for you for, jumping on the leadership on that. And now you're here as a youth ambassador. So that's like even 10 times better, right? In this crazy world of 2020. So my next question is, what is one thing you're looking forward to do as an ambassador? That can be individually or as a team.
For sure. Well, just reading through everything about Ambassador and just hearing about the program, and just having the chance to just meet some of the ambassadors virtually. And then I'm just excited to connect with other people. And I think that's really what it's about. That seems what it's about to me. That just is about connecting with other youth, and just different minds from different parts of the country with different perspectives, who are all passionate about this message, coming together, and just excited to see what happens when we all just put our minds in a room and come up with something.
I'm so excited to see all of you work together. It's going to be absolutely amazing. That's awesome. My next question is, what has been your favorite leadership moment? That can honestly be anything that you can think of.
Okay. That's a little, there's so many different things. That's one of those questions where it's different things, different levels, but I feel like the most satisfying or the most rewarding leadership moments for me have been on a more personal level than on a more community or widespread level. I always feel empowered and rewarded when I can help a friend, even if it's just helping somebody out when they're in a pinch, or somebody coming to me and asking for advice, or just wanting help with a situation or something like that. When you're able to feel you really just impact someone on a personal and deep level, to where they you feel you really made a difference in their life, that to me is what leadership is, serving somebody else, which
it's like a lollipop moment when
exactly.
you don't even realize, but
help somebody else and help yourself, kind of.
Lollipop moments are always great, because you don't know if you impact someone. It could be the littlest thing, and they're you've made such impact, and you're like, what? It's boom.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
literally a lollipop moment.
Sure.
It's great. So yeah, I would agree. Personal moments like that are just so rewarding because at the end of the day, you're helping someone, and that always shows a part of you that many people may not be able to get to see. So that's awesome. And my last question is, what is one thing you're looking forward to in this program?
Again, like I said, what I wanted to do with Herren, or what I was looking forward to with the ambassador program, again, meeting people. One thing I want to do with this program is just learn more about it, because just from just reading through everything, following Herren Project and stuff like that, just like the work that y'all do, like there's so many different branches of Herren Project, and there's so many different targets, almost like different sects, and it's just really cool, but it's just so much information to take in, and it just seems like such an amazing organization, the message, the people, just the everything, and I'm just excited to learn more about it, and again connect with the other youth and the Herren Project team and just everyone.
Yeah, that's awesome. We're really excited that we've been able to add you on as a new youth ambassador. And I think you're going to make a great addition to the board, just like everyone else. You all have such contributing, positive, aspects that you will all bring, and I'm very excited. So thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for this opportunity. This is amazing.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.